Good morning. I just went for a walk, so I'm actually a little bit more alive. I've been trying to go for a walk as soon as I wake up. Gonna have my dates now and my coffee. Very excited. Whatever. I'm gonna have two like bigger ones. I hate when you get a bad box of dates. They're so expensive too. I know my hair probably looks crazy from the humidity. Going for a walk in the morning before I have any caffeine definitely makes a big difference in my mental health and just how I feel throughout the day. So I'm really gonna prioritize doing that. I used to be in a really good routine with that in Charlotte, and then it got cold, so I stopped. And the walking path is just not the same. Like, you need to get outside in nature, in my opinion. I'm gonna make a coffee. I've recorded that whole process so many times. I'm not gonna record it. Iced coffee number 1, and I'm gonna do some work. Coffee number 2, I decided to go for a hot one. It's so good. This flavor is chocolate raspberry, and there is milk, sugar, stevia, and salt in this. It's very good. I'm just working, and then Joe and I are probably gonna go for a walk. Hey guys, it is 10 o'clock. I went for a walk with Joe, and one of my clients actually sent me a recipe that I'm gonna try. So I went out and bought the ingredients for it. It's cottage cheese egg white pancakes, which sounds questionable, but she said that it's really good, so why not give it a try? I don't feel like having my usual ground beef and eggs right now. I'm just kind of in the mood for something sweet, so I'm gonna try this. Let's see. And I actually have this pancake maker because, hold on, let me angle it better. It's so hard to cook pancakes on electric stoves, it just fucking burns. So this thing works really great. It's the Dash. I got it off Amazon. I think it was like $25 maybe. So anyway, cottage cheese, egg whites. What else do we need? Oat flour, oats, and baking powder. That's literally it. Or baking powder. Oats and baking powder. I'm also gonna add cinnamon and vanilla extract to mine. And then I'm gonna top it with blueberries and strawberries probably. Okay, so we need half a cup of egg whites, which I'm gonna do everything on the food scale because I just think it's easier that way. 125 grams. Ew. I'm already disgusted. I'm sure this is gonna taste really good though. And then we need half a cup of cottage cheese, which is also 125 grams. I used to be on a cottage cheese kick. Do you guys remember that? And then I just stopped buying it because I couldn't find the lactose-free one. Still couldn't find it today. Maybe there's just a shortage. I don't know. So I'm having regular. Cottage cheese just tastes like cream cheese, honestly. Okay. And then she didn't specify how much, or maybe she did say how much baking powder. I know she said how many oats. Half a cup is 48 grams. Is that how much she said? 48 grams of oats. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. Baking powder, how much? Half teaspoon. Look, I'm actually measuring things to make it properly. Very proud of myself. Cinnamon. Vanilla extract. And I'm also gonna do a little bit of sugar-free syrup because it just makes everything taste better. Blend. Okay. I mean, it doesn't like, should I taste it? Is that disgusting? I feel like it's gonna be fine. Okay. Let's see about this. I'm gonna do some butter. Sorry, you're not really gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I'll try to like move it so that you can. Just putting butter in here. Obviously, if you're trying to save on calories, you know, use spray. I didn't have another coffee yet, by the way. I'm gonna have another coffee though, after I eat this. I prefer to clean as I go. Anybody else? Honestly, that actually looks really good. Can you see that? Okay, all right, this could be good. I don't want to overcook it. So, I'm gonna take that off. We got one. I'm gonna try to use this sparingly, but it's gonna make 3. They're very thin, I will say that, which doesn't really surprise me. Look how big that is. Okay. Second one. These look really good, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. All right. Here they are. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Okay. Some blueberries, some fresh, washed bluebs. I love blueberries. And for syrup. These look really good, I can't even lie to you. I hope they are good. You know, this would be a nice recipe for those eating in a calorie deficit. So let's see. Look how good that looks. Okay. Let's see these egg white cottage cheese pancakes, what they taste like. They taste like normal pancakes, honestly. Wow. They're really good. Actually really good. I did not expect them to taste that good. Approved. I think obviously having the oats in there makes it taste good. Without the oats, I don't know. Like I've seen people do just egg whites and protein powder with like cinnamon and stevia. That seems disgusting to me. Like, maybe I'll try it one of these days, like those egg white pancakes. That's what I was kind of thinking this was gonna taste like, but I think the oats actually gives it some structure, and the cottage cheese. These are really good. Thank you for sharing, Allie. I don't know if you watch my videos, but thanks for sharing if you're watching. That's the nice part about the group chat is girls will try different recipes and then share if they're worthwhile, which is nice. So then we all try it. Really fucking good. Wow. On my last iced coffee of the day, sadly, those pancakes were really good. And I did put them in my fitness pal so I could tell you how many calories they are. So for the egg whites, half cup egg whites, 125 grams of the 2% cottage cheese, and half a cup of oats. It was about 330 calories. And then I also added blueberries and butter, so probably around 360 for all of that. But if you just did the egg whites, cottage cheese, and oats, and then sprayed the pan, it'd be like 330. And I never track sugar-free syrup. That is 34 grams of protein, 34 carbs, 6 fat. Very good. I'm gonna drink this and I'm going to check social media because I haven't done that yet today. It is 10:45, and then I'm going to probably walk on the walking pad. I'm gonna walk on the walking pad a little bit right now for digestion purposes, and I'll be back. Hi guys, it's 1:15. I just unboxed my Legion supplement package. I want to tell you everything that I got because I never really talk about Legion supplements that much. Obviously you see me use them in my videos, but I've been working with them for about a year now. I think I did talk about them recently, but I do really love their products. I love that they're third-party tested. They have research studies for every single one of their products, so you know you're getting good shit. It's not garbage, it's made in the USA. It's tested. You don't have to worry about what you're putting in your body. Literally everything is listed. So this is the immune supplement, and I love this because anytime I feel like I'm getting sick, I will start taking these, and I swear it helps the sickness not develop into anything worse. So during the summer when you're traveling more or drinking more alcohol, you know, your immunity is down. So every time I run out of this, I buy a new bottle because it's really good to have on hand. And then the probiotic Biome. I've been taking this ever since I started working with Legion, so it's been over a year. I really like this probiotic. I think that it genuinely does help with my digestion and my bloating, so I will continue taking. And then I did buy some vitamin D because it's so hot out and I'm probably not really getting as much sunshine as I should because I hate sweating and it's really humid here. I get some sun, but I think supplementing some vitamin D would be smart. And then Legion came out with a new protein powder flavor and I just couldn't resist. Caramel coconut fudge cookie. Get the fuck out of here. I bet this is really good. So I'm not sure that I'll try it today, but when I do try it, I'll let you know. But all their protein powder is really good. I have never had a flavor that I didn't like. And their whey protein is lactose free, so if you're sensitive to milk, I'm sensitive to milk. I normally choose lactose free things when I can. This has never upset my stomach, and I have tried a lot of protein powders. A lot of them make me so bloated and gassy and not feel well. I never have any issues with this, so yeah, that's my little unboxing. I am gonna go to Barnes & Noble's because I finished reading my book yesterday. I have been keeping up with reading one book a month. Very proud of myself for following through with that. That was one of my New Year's resolutions and I've been successful so far. So I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble's and pick up a new book today. The first few that I read were educational ones, and I have read more than one book in a month actually because I was reading this one author, Dan M, for a while, just like learning more about health, nutrition, metabolism, all that kind of shit. But last month I read a fiction book and I feel like it really helped with my imagination and just mental health. You kind of forget, like when you're a kid, you use your imagination so much, and then as you age and you're an adult and you have less time for things, you kind of forget to use your imagination. So I think that the fiction book really helped me, and I want to go get another one. It's okay not to try to educate yourself constantly. I think that's something that you can easily fall into, especially being in my role. It's like there's a never-ending amount of things to learn and understand when it comes to fitness and nutrition and those kinds of things. You know, there's the scientific stuff, but then there's also people who do their own trial and error with their bodies, and it's really interesting. It's really interesting learning about fitness stuff, but it's also important that I have other interests and things that make me happy, that I enjoy. So yeah, fiction books are great. So I'm gonna go get another fiction book. Then I'll probably have my lunch. I did debate on going shopping. I wanna go into Free People movement. Like there's the Free People movement store here, which is workout clothes, but like, do I really need to do that? Like probably not. I just want to. Do I need to spend money? No. I'm not a frivolous spender though. Like I will only buy something if I really, really like it. I don't waste money on gym clothes or clothes that I know I'm not gonna get much use out of. I feel like I'm pretty good about that stuff. I honestly probably a little bit too hard on myself, but I don't know. I just like, you just don't need more shit. You really don't need more shit. And that's one thing I really don't like about the fitness industry. And yes, I'm showing you those supplements, but I don't expect anybody to buy them. You don't need supplements to get amazing results, but yeah, they can be helpful. So use your discretion. If you have the extra money, sure. Forgot to say, use code LARK if you do want to purchase supplements from Legion, because you earn cash back, and I think off your first order, you get 20% off. They constantly have deals going on, which is nice, and their shipping is pretty quick. And it's also a money back guarantee. So if you order something and you don't like it, they will give you your money back. So that's amazing. And it does support me and obviously help them want to continue working with me. I really don't make much money off of it. I really don't make a ton of commission. But yeah, just putting that out there if you do want to buy something. But back to what I was saying about consumerism. It's just like crazy, especially when you scroll on social media. I've mentioned this before, but I don't work with any fitness apparel brands because I would not be buying that stuff unless I was getting it for free. Like if I were to work with a brand, it's like I would never go out of my way to buy a bunch of workout clothes, or every single time there's a drop, like buy clothes. I would only be wearing their shit because it's free. So then I feel like I'm gonna go promote that to other people and be like, look how cute this set is, like you need this set, like buy this set, when I fucking got it for free. I don't know, I feel like it's just, that's totally different than supplements. Like obviously, you know, supplements can be very helpful in a fitness journey. Nobody needs to buy 10 different fucking outfits every single time there's a drop. And I feel like there's drops every month for like Define or Gymshark, for example. And Honor Active. I would like to try Honor Active, but I just don't fucking need. I don't need anything. And I prefer to like try clothes on too at the store. I hate having to buy stuff online and then it gets here and then I try it on, it doesn't fit, I have to send it back. It's just a whole bitch. So yeah, that's a spiel on that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble, so I'll show you what book I get. See you in a bit. Hi, I just got home. It's 2:20. This is the book that I read last month. Sorry, just like whipping that out. By Emily Henry. Happy Place. This was really good actually. This was like just a casual read. I read this a lot on the beach. And I was gonna get another book by her, but as one does, I kept just Googling. When I was there, like looking at different books, I just kept Googling to look at the reviews and see what people were saying, which is so like subjective. Obviously, everybody's gonna have a different opinion. But I tried to pick ones that had decent reviews overall. I did not realize that Bridgerton was based off of a book. The first season was my absolute favorite. I loved the first season of Bridgerton because I loved Daphne. Like I liked her a lot, and just that storyline was really good. I feel like all the other ones were kind of disappointing. I mean, like last season's was the worst. The one with like the older brother, Anthony, is that his name? Yeah. That season was like decent, but the first one was the best by far. I didn't realize that it was based off of a book. So this book is from Daphne's perspective. So obviously I know I'm gonna like this, and that's very intriguing. So I got that. And then this one had good reviews. It's called Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This one seemed like it would be good, and it had good reviews, so I don't know which one I'm gonna read first. This one's a lot shorter. This one's a bit longer. I might read this one first. I don't know. But I refrained from going to Free People because I spent $37 on 2 books, and I really don't need anything, so why put myself in that situation where I might find something that I want to buy? You know what I mean? I'm gonna make something to eat now because I am a little bit hungry. I actually made this for lunch yesterday, and I'm gonna have it again because it's delicious. But basically it's kind of just a sweet snack plate. I'm gonna do faye with PB2, jam, rice cake. I'm gonna cut up an apple and do like a dipping situation. I was gonna say, hopefully you can see this. But we don't have any meat cooked, and I just really don't feel like cooking meat right now. I'm so, like, I don't know what that is. I don't fucking feel like it. Like, I just wanna snack on something and sit on the couch, and I'm watching that, like, Dallas Cowboys cheerleader thing on Netflix, because I used to be a cheerleader. I loved cheerleading. I was really good at it too, but that's how I hurt my back. So I had to stop before I could take it seriously. But I totally would have went to college probably and did cheer, or I would have went on an extreme cheer team because I fucking loved it. So watching cheer just like makes me happy. Although it's way more like dance focused, which I didn't do. I just liked tumbling. Yeah, anybody that cares. You know, I was actually gonna post a video about this. I'm going to, but I know people are gonna like get mad. I genuinely enjoy PB2. I prefer it over regular peanut butter. Joe and I were talking about peanut butter, and if you think about it, like, peanut butter is literally nut lard. It's nut fat. And the guy, Dan M, talks about good fat sources versus fat sources that are not so great, and he goes into a lot of detail with research to back it up. And like, nut butter's really just not a great source of fat. I get all of my fat from eggs, butter, coconut oil, and meat, like ground beef, which is what I'm gonna have later to get my fat in, and we cook that in coconut oil. But like nut butters, I'm not saying it's bad, like obviously everything in moderation, but that's just not where I choose to get my fat in. There's better ways to consume your fat, and it's true, like the fat you eat is the fat you wear. So I don't eat an excessive amount of fat. I eat the minimum amount for healthy hormonal function, and besides that, there's just really no use for it. Besides for hormonal function and brain health, like the minimum is all I need to eat. And that's pretty much what I do. I feel like PB2, people like act like if you genuinely enjoy PB2 and prefer it over regular peanut butter, that you're disordered. It's just like the internet has become so insufferable. It just like makes me not want to post anything. It's like, well, why aren't you eating real peanut butter? Because I don't fucking want to, because it's not a non-negotiable for me. I love my PB2 concoction. I fucking love it. I eat this shit every day. If I wanted to eat real peanut butter, I would. I just don't have any desire to be honest with you. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. You guys know, like, I don't deprive myself of the things that I want. It's just not something that I care to eat. I'm not missing it. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like people hate on PB2 so much. And to me, this is my opinion, it seems like a lot of times people eat real peanut butter to like prove to themselves and to others that they're not disordered. Like that's how it comes off to me, is like, I feel like people who, and like I understand people who come from a lot of restricting, like practicing eating, you know, more calorically dense stuff, and I guess peanut butter is a big fear food for a lot of people, but I don't know, it just seems like people are forcing themselves to eat regular peanut butter and then project like so hard and act like you're disordered if you use PB2 over regular peanut butter. Like, nope, not everybody has struggled with an eating disorder or like views foods as good and bad. Like, I'm not saying peanut butter is bad. I just have no desire to consume it because I genuinely enjoy PB2. And I get my healthy fat in through other sources. That's all I'm saying. Also, like something like sugar-free syrup, I feel like people act like you have a fucking disorder if you eat low-calorie stuff. It's just, to me, I don't mind it. Everybody has their non-negotiables. Like, let's see, a non-negotiable for me, I don't want a fucking Ninja Creamy. I don't want a protein Ninja Creamy. I want real fucking ice cream. Okay, that's a non-negotiable for me. Milk in my coffee. I'm not having fucking nut milk in my coffee. I want real milk because it fucking tastes good. And I want real sugar in my coffee. Non-negotiable for me. Like, everybody has different non-negotiables. So like, don't let the fucking internet gaslight you into thinking that you have to eat high-calorie shit 24/7 in order to not have a disorder. That's just not the case. Like, it just, I don't know. Like, people are so fucking insufferable on the internet. If you know, you know. Like, if you know, you know. And nothing is that serious. Like, yeah, I know fucking chemicals and stuff, and it's like everything in moderation. What causes more stress is being so overboard with everything, and like, same thing with like calorie tracking and numbers. It's like being so neurotic about ingredients and numbers, that causes more stress to you than just consuming things in moderation and not being neurotic. Like, I've talked about this on one of my full day meetings on TikTok recently about how like, I feel like I've been so successful no matter what my fitness goal has been throughout the 9 years of my fitness journey, because I have never taken anything too seriously. Like, I understand that nothing is that deep and you're gonna get to your goal, and I've never had like a rush or a timeline. I just did what was best for me. So I feel like, I don't know, I just approach things very neutrally, and on the internet it always just seems like there's two different sides of extremes, which just is such a turnoff to me. Like, I just don't even want to participate. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. My spiel's over. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Faye by itself. Like, it needs some sugar-free syrup in there. And we're out of the vanilla Aldi yogurt, so this is what I'm using. This is a Fuji apple. It's not even fucking Honeycrisp. What a bummer. What a bummer. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. I feel like anybody that's watching my videos like understands my thought process. But yeah. Oh, this like doesn't look like a good apple. Fuck. I mean, I don't even know. Let's see, Fuji apple. I can't eat this, it tastes like shit. I'm not even being dramatic, like it's fucking vile. Really another try. No. Garbage. Fuck you. Okay, we're not having an apple. And whatever. That sucks. Change of plans. I'm gonna dip strawberries instead. And then rice cake. I'll just have a few. I'm just like, I don't even want strawberries. I wanted a fucking apple. Fucking bummer. I'm actually gonna do one of these sourdough things too. I just like to have different textures. These things are really good. I'm just in a snacky kind of mood. Okay, this is my snack plate concoction. I'm gonna sit down and eat this and watch some cheerleaders. I just cleaned the bathrooms and the stairs and the kitchen and the living room, and I am fucking exhausted. It's 4:30. I'm drinking some pink lemonade. Holy shit. Cleaning really is a workout. I'm gonna sit down, hang out a little bit, and then probably read. We'll see. Oh my God, Nova's already meowing. I got started on my dinner because I'm hungry, but my Omi called me. Let me take these off. I was like trying to multitask. And Omi is German. Well, it's really Oma, but we call my grandparents Omi and Opi. They're German. If you have German grandparents, you'll know. Okay, so I'm making a burger bowl, but we don't really have many ingredients, and I ate this yesterday because, guys, I'm so lazy. I just don't feel like going to the fucking grocery store. All right, like, I'll be honest with you, I don't feel like going, so I'm just gonna eat what we have here, which is ground beef, a potato. I cut up a potato and seasoned it, starting it. And then I'm gonna cook up the ground beef, and I'm gonna put pickle on the side. That's fucking it. You will hear me say this time and time again, but every time you eat is not always gonna be a gourmet meal. I don't care, I'm just eating something. Okay, it's done. I have my ground beef, pickles. I'm gonna put my potato crisps, and then I did ketchup and Melinda's black truffle hot sauce because I want both. I don't want to just drizzle everything on top because I want both of them. I like to have some variety in there. Ow, it's fucking hot. These are so good. This is like low-key a lot, but I love potato. I'll give you a close-up because it's just looks too good not to give you a close-up. Ignore the pickle that I half ate already. I'm gonna sit on the couch and watch my cheerleader show and eat this. I will eat it slowly though and be mindful and present, I promise. I just wanna sit on the couch because my back is aching like a motherfucker. I didn't say what time it was before, but it's 5:40 now. It was like 5:30 when I ate it. It's time for dessert. I'm doing the same ice cream bowl that I had in the last video. Although I'm not putting fruit in it because I don't feel like cutting out the nectarine. I should, but like, ugh. I don't feel like it. Too lazy. Caramel rice cake. I'm probably just gonna eat the other half. I don't like when there's like too much in there. Caramel pecan apple butter. You gotta get more. Just gonna put some on here. This stuff is so good. Honestly, I'm gonna cut up in like 3. I'm just being lazy. This better be good. Like, one side feels good and then the other side feels hard. Please be good. It's alright. It's not bad. I've had worse. I don't like when there's too much of this in there either, so I'm not gonna put all of it in there. It needs like a good balance of everything. Cinnamon. You guessed it. Sugar-free syrup. Once again, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and enjoy this. I'm done eating for the day. It's 6 o'clock. I'm gonna have one of these little German candies. Last week, I had 2 days where I had another bowl of ice cream when I wasn't hungry. You haven't even been in it. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
I had 2 days that I ate more ice cream when I wasn't hungry, and I consciously chose to do it. The one time it was because of alcohol. You know, decision making is not great. But the day before that, I was just kind of sad and I chose to emotionally eat. It's not like I ate a fuck ton or anything. I just had an extra bowl of ice cream, which is totally fine. But with intuitive eating, I do want to practice listening to my body the best that I can. Like right now I want another bowl of ice cream, but I'm physically not hungry for it whatsoever. So I'm gonna have a little candy, call it a night. And yeah, that's it. I mean, there's really not much to update on as far as intuitive eating goes. Like, it's been fine, just practicing. It's a lifelong thing. Practicing listening to your body and not just eating food because it tastes good. So, yeah. That's it. Hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.